It's the NFL on EA Sports, and we're on the road to the Super Bowl. Coming up, we're keeping things in the AFC for an intra-conference contest between the Pittsburgh Steelers and the Houston Texans. Time to determine who will represent the AFC in the Super Bowl. The conference championship is underway. He's brought down just inside the 25. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10.
Ready. Cut.
Looking to throw right away. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll get it up to the 27.
I'm not going to lie. I know they got a completion, and completions, you never turn them down. But to make that throw for those yards in the double coverage, it's way too much risk for that reward.
2nd and 6 coming up here.
Right through. Down. Drill grit. Yellow. 43. Cut.
I'll throw it. Caught by Warren out of the backfield. He's close, but he is stout before he can get to that 1st down. Picks up 4.
When there's heat, that blitz coming off the snap, that QB's eyes, you could see it right away. He got to his check down in a hurry. But, Kate, here's the key. Quarterback and running back have to be on the same page. The two were right there and netted some positive yards.
No motion Jefferson left.
Watch out now. Right. Right. Red. Cycle. Cut.
Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. He's got his man. This is Austin. And he'll get them enough for a 1st down.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum. Keep that defense on its heels.
At the 34-yard line.
So they'll head up here 1st and 10 from the 34.
Ready. Red stick. Mega. Steel. Blood trail. Blue striker. Dog rank. Smash. Rank. Ready.
Back now, pressure coming. Throws off the rip, but it's incomplete. Gonna have to wait a little longer for his 1st catch of the game. So it's 2nd down coming up. Well, they connected on 3 straight before that throw, Brock. Might not be perfect anymore on this drive, but they are still moving it well.
And I don't expect that one to interrupt his progress very long. They're still on a mission this series, and he's the one driving it.
Sticking to the air here. The throw left side, caught by Brown. He's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the 1st down.
That's a statement throw right there. A statement throw that lets the opposing defense know it's not just going to be check down Charlie today. They're going to be willing to push the ball down the field, and this defense better respond.
And a solid gain there, Brock, of about 5. Takes him inside the 40-yard line.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
Here we go. Cut.
Back to throw. Big strike here to Moore. And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers finish up an excellent opening series. Going after up and good from Boswell. And the Steelers will jump out to a 7-0 lead. team out there for the Steelers, and here they go to send it away. Fielded at the 7. This makes it up to the 25. Texans to the line. 1st and 10.
Red Lion. Come on.
Now a give running right. And he's going to have this up near the 40, just a little bit short of it. Big gain, 14 on the play. And it'll be 1st down, Houston.
Run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know it can set the table for more.
Fresh set of downs now from the 39.
70 Lions. Ready. Ready.
1st and 10. It's Watson. Throwing the out route complete. On the move past the 40. Still fighting forward. Touchdown, Houston. The Texans finish off their opening drive. Well, Brock, they could prove me wrong, but I don't think touchdowns are going to come that easily the rest of this game. But starting out, we all welcome the quick score.
Yeah, not a lot of energy exerted, right? Not a lot of their cards shown just yet. They only got a couple plays into their strategy, and they found pay dirt. A lot of mystery still to come with what they're going to do schematically. A lot of answers have to be found defensively.
So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Here's a return from the 7. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line.
The Steelers take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Ready.
All right, Steelers to the line now. 1st and 10.
Let's go. Hut, hut.
They'll start on the ground here with Warren. They bring him down, but not before he picks up 7, Brock, to begin this drive.
The cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity to play with whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short.
Yellow, blue, 50, green, blaster, 6, white, white, blue, striker. Ready.
Looking to throw here. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. So they hurry up here.
A loss of 9 yards.
Timeout coming from the Texans. That's their first. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend.
Ready.
Digging deep in the playbook here, and this is 3rd and 11.
Ready.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. That one's incomplete. Had the connection, but some stone hands got in the way there. First time this game they've looked to him. So that brings up 4th and long. The Steelers set to punt it. And he's hoping for a well-placed strike. Signaling fair catch, and he takes it in at the 37.
The Texans take over 1st and 10 at their own 38-yard line.
The Texans set up nicely as they come up to the line, 1st and 10.
Get up. Ready.
Here's the one back on the handoff. And he'll manage 3 there to begin this one. 2nd and 7 coming up.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Can lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7.
Come on, come on.
Here's Watson to the air. Tight end reels in the shallow throw. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
There's no question the greatest concern there was just getting the first down. You want a high percentage throw, and you're not really concerned about big yards. Well, the drag route was perfect. He comes open the short field. It's easy to zip that throw right in there and reset those chains.
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
Watson to throw it. There's the intensity we expected to play off. Defense going big play hunting, and they get him behind the line.
I know coordinator and quarterback going to be upset with that first down because you call a screen on first, you're thinking stay ahead of schedule. Even a minimal gain to stay on pace, but instead, that defense creates a negative play and sets him back behind the sticks.
Cougar 19.
Working from the gun, Watson. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the Steelers get it back with a nice return to boot down inside the 30.
A lot of defenders got some offense in their background, and it's been my life experience that they'll tell you about it. And right there, he put it on display. He brought in the pick and instantly became a runner, searching for the open field to add a little something to the return.
Diving forward, and he makes the catch. He's out of bounds on a gain that takes him into the red zone, Brock, inside the 15. A gain of 15 there. And a fresh set of downs for Pittsburgh.
Check smash. Here.
Warren here from the gun. And he's only able to power this forward for about 3 yards.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door. Bigger gap in the future.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7.
Ready, ready.
They're throwing it. Little off center. His man just couldn't adjust to it. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. And it's 3rd down now.
Slide through. You, yellow, white, green, jack. Here we go. Hut.
They're going to try and throw it here. Oh, try and force it into the slant. It's intercepted. Picked off by Malachi Starks. And the Texans are going to have it. And he's going to hang on to that football. That's his first career interception.
You know, I can still hear the call all the way up in the booth. Okie, Okie! That's what that whole defense screams after an interception, and you see everybody getting involved. That nearly went for a house call. Just an incredible effort by that offense to run it down, but even with that, they will take that Okie any day. What a huge hit in return for that defense.
Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play. So we're through one here in the AFC title game. Scoreboard showing 7s on each side. We'll make our return to NRG Stadium after this. Welcome back. We'll begin the second quarter with the Texans in possession. They have it 2nd down, well inside of field goal range.
I don't mind that scramble at all, Kate. It makes that defense think this guy's not just going to sit in the pocket all day. I'll say this as well, like I do all the time. When you're going to scramble as a quarterback, make sure you protect yourself.
Okay, ready.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3.
68. Ready. Ready.
From the gun, Watson. Short pass brought in. And he's he's going to be stopped at the 17-yard line. That goes as a 4-yard pickup, and it gets him a first down.
Hey, Kate, they don't rightly care who it's going to go to in that situation. All they really care about are the results on third down. And that's exactly the result they needed, enough to keep this drive moving.
And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
Check smash, check smash. Step it in.
Here's the handoff. And he's stopped out at the 16 after a small gain. Only gets a yard there to make it 2nd and 9.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
Go, Reed, go. Bronco 80.
To throw, here's Watson. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Targets have far less room to work in this red zone, Bronk, but down this close as a former quarterback, I'm just going to assume you got to feel like he should have been able to hold on through whatever.
Yeah, and every once in a while you get in that huddle and you remind him, now listen, guys, it's going to be contested. We know it's a physical game, all 100 yards up and into the red zone and end zone. But when you get down here, you've got to come up with contested catches, and he couldn't.
Decent work on the run, but not enough for the first. The stop is made in time. It's 4th and short. The Steelers calling their first time out. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half.
You know, these are the kind of runs, Kate, that a balanced game plan and a balanced offense is built on. It gets you good yardage, it sets up your play action, and it keeps that defense honest.
Only 2 yards to the marker. They're going for it here on 4th.
Nice. Get up. 60 Bison. 60 Bison. With Lion. Ready.
Oh, quick throw here, left side. And he can't get the push they needed. They hold him at the line and send him packing after a turnover on downs.
You know, these 4th down plays are all about trust. You lean into what you do best. Unfortunately, with the lack of execution, you're going to throw that one off the playlist.
They'll start the drive with Warren. And they send it straight ahead, but the front stops him after a gain of 3.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. But that's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6. They'll work against the blitz. He finds Brown right side. And he's able to get it to the 21 as he goes down. Give him 8 on that one. And the Steelers have a first down.
First down. An 8-yard pickup. First down, Steelers.
Blue 32. Blue 52. Blue strike. Yellow. Yellow blue.
Pass play coming here. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Offense in a hurry up here.
Losses 6 yards.
Houston calls it 2nd timeout. They're down to their final 1 in this half. Might be time to reach in the bag of tricks on 2nd down. 16 to go following the sack. They send a man in motion.
Green, red, cycle, green, jack. Ready?
Looking in the air here. This is Jefferson, and he's got it. And this play reaches the 35 before he comes to an end. An excellent gain, 20 yards there, and that's going to move the sticks.
Well, that is a well-designed route right there. He really made it easy to get that pass to him. Creating space, QB receiver, deliver.
Red, white, red, yellow, cluster, thick, black, open. Cross red. Set.
Throwing now out of the shotgun. He'll get this one to Brown. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
First down. A gain of 12. And the Steelers first down.
Shotgun handoff to Warren. And the stop is made as he drives this to the opposing 43. They get an even 10 on that play. And a fresh set of downs for Pittsburgh.
Danger, Kate. Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
Black 52 blaster. Flag blue. Blue strike. Yellow black shot. Smash red. Ready?
And they're going to throw out of the gun. Finds him over the middle. He's taken down at the 30. They pick up 14 yards on that one. And the Steelers have a first down.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after.
Ready? Striker. 3. Yellow. 22. Red. Cycle. Drill green. Green back. Ready.
Throwing now on first down. Escapes the pocket. Brought in right side. And they're going to stop him, but he got enough to make it first and goal from the 8. They got 21 yards on the play. And that will set up first and goal.
First and goal at the 8-yard line.
Come on. Set. Hut.
Warren running between the tackles. And they'll only find 1 yard up the gut. Second down. Final timeout called by the Texans. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half.
Okay, all right. There's a little progress on first and goal. You keep it safe, you push a little closer, and now you're set up for what you want to do on second down.
Here we go. 45. One. Set. Hut.
Back to Warren. And this defense standing tall. They keep him out of the end zone. They move 2 yards closer. That's going to bring up third and goal from the 5.
We get a little bit closer, but you can feel the pressure starting to mount. Unless you're committed to playing 4 downs here, this becomes a critical third down call.
Here he is now, third and goal. And he has the Pittsburgh touchdown. The Steelers get some late points and the lead. It's plays like this that make him so well regarded across this league, Brock.
Yeah, such just a difference-making receiver, Kate.
Yeah.
You expect him to be the target down here. You did, I did, the defenders did. What makes him a star is even when people know his number's being called, he still finds a way to deliver.
The kicking team out there for the Steelers, and here they go to send it away. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Texans take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
All right, the Houston offense looks set, Brock. Here's first and 10.
Hey, ready? 76.
They go play action. Watson. This is a heater going deep. And this is going to end up incomplete. He really aired it out there on first down, but just couldn't make the connection.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Almost a very quick drive, but the drop kick gives him new life. This is second down.
Here we go.
Back to the air, Watson. Along the sideline, Brown brings it in. And he's going to be sent out of bounds just after he crosses the 35. He picks up 15 on the play. He will be a first down, Texans.
Let's go now. Cougar 19. 18 card. Check. Hurt.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. That's a nice lane there, and that's good for 6 yards. The clock rolls as the Texans try to hurry their offense to the line.
6-yard pickup brings up.
They give it to him again. They'll cobble together a yard there. Harrison Smith in on the stop. Offense to the line fast.
gain of
Go
2.
check. Go
Brings
check.
up 3rd and 2.
Back to the well again. And this is going to go in the wrong direction. He loses just about the amount of yards they needed to get there. It's going to be 4th down. Pittsburgh will go ahead and use its 2nd timeout. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. The Texans set to punt. And he's going to try to give his defense a long field to defend. And he can't find anything as he goes out of bounds. Nothing on that return.
At their own 19. Yard line.
All right, going empty as they come to the line. It's 1st and 10.
Hey, Blue.
Ooh, a little movement along the line there. That's going to cost the defense 5 yards. He thought he had the timing down and could make the play, but just a hair too early. Encroachment on that previous play, and that makes this a much shorter 1st and 5.
Hey, green down. 45, white. Slide blue.
He'll look to throw. Catch is made down the right sideline. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. They managed 22 on the rip and a 1st down. Great start to this drive. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield after just one play. Man in motion out of the slot.
Green. Red, cycle. Set.
Back to pass on 1st and 10. Warren brings this one in on the slant. And they're going to hold him down just shy of the 40. The Steelers use their 3rd and final timeout. So 1st down from the 41.
Ready. 10 black. Steel, black, off, blue, striker. Claws red. Ready?
Back to throw now. Finds him on the slant. And they bring him down around the 34. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
Red, 6, 11.
He's going to throw it again. Taking a chance to the end zone. And it is caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers will add to their lead at the end of the half. Boswell to add the PAT. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Steelers double their lead to 14. Time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. Return starts at the 9. A decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. Probably looking at our final snap of the half here on 1st down.
Ready.
They'll turn to the ground game and just run this clock out. And he has it right near midfield here. It's about a yard short.
Hurry, hurry!
So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. The Lamar Hunt Trophy waiting in the wings for whoever can finish this game out as we're back underway. He fields it from the 8. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down.
At their own 28-yard line.
Ready,
Offense showing trips out right as they get set for this 1st and 10.
let's go!
Throwing is Watson. He's going to get a hand in there and knock that one away. So 2nd down now after the incompletion.
Yikes. As that pass falls to the ground, you kind of just sense their desperation, just kind of oozing out of them. Running out of time to start connecting on more of these, really break open the scoring in a way they just have not been able to do so far.
Second and 10, still at the 28.
Come on, come on. Set, go.
Play action, it's Watson. Connects on the crosser. And the stop is made just before he's able to reach that midfield strike. They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes teams break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
And he gets it past the 50 and down to the Steelers' side of the field.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
Now Watson on the play fake. Collins got it left side. And they get this down to the 28. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs. Working quickly here.
70
First and 10 at the 28-yard
60 Bison, 60 Bison.
Watson on 1st and 10. Brought in close to the 8. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for 1st and goal.
Part of the reason I leave you pregame, Kate, and get down to that field and watch these guys throw and catch is I want to see their timing. I want to see their anticipation. That is picture perfect right there. A crossing route thrown that quickly tells me these two are on the same page.
Ready? 60 Bison, go.
This one's a little touch pass forward to his man coming across. And the defense holds him at the 2. Brock, he can't get beyond the line. Still a couple yards short of that end zone.
Gain on the play. Leads to 2nd and 4 at the Steelers' 2-yard line.
Ready?
They give it to him up the middle. And they're going to keep him out once again. That sends him backwards, brings up 3rd and goal. A great call in a short yardage situation right there, Brock, and that was exactly the type of front that defense needed to have.
Yeah, I agree with you. I love the X's and O's of it, and then even more, the guys going out there and executing it, pulling the trigger to create that loss.
Now from back at the 4, here's 3rd and goal.
Ready?
Working from the gun, Watson. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Well, how